Hello everyone, my name is Bhavya Shah and I am currently in my third year pursuing computer science and engineering with specialization in artificial intelligence and machine learning. I have maintained a CGPA of 9.34 which reflects my consistency, discipline and commitment to excellence. My core interests lie in AI and ML, where I enjoy working on problem solving projects and combine logic, creativity and real world impact. Alongside academics, I have actively contributed to technical projects as a part of Team Envision, which is the technical team of Aaruush, where I learned how to apply classroom knowledge into practical execution and collaborative teamwork. However, beyond grades and projects, what truly defines me is my willingness to step out of my comfort zone, take responsibility, and grow through experiences. I believe in continuous improvement, technically, personally, and professionally. And that mindset is what drives me to seek platforms like Arush, where growth meets impact. Why I want to become an Aarush organizer. I want to become an Aarush organizer because until now, most of my involvement in large scale activities has been from the technical side. Being from the computer science background with a specialization in AI and ML, I have primarily contributed through technical projects, structured execution, and back end problem solving. But Arush is much bigger than just the technical dimension. Arush is coordination. It is management, it is sponsorship, it is hospitality, it is marketing, it is crisis handling. It is leadership in real time. Becoming an organizer will allow me to step beyond the technical aspect and interact with every dimension that makes Arush what it truly is. I want to understand how large teams synchronize, how decisions are taken under pressure, how logistics are managed at scale and how different verticals come together to create one seamless experience. Until now, I have built systems and contributed technically. Now I want to understand the system that builds Arush. I believe growth happens when you expand your perspective. Arush gives the opportunity to move from being someone who executes tasks to someone who understands strategy, coordination, and impact at large scale. More than just learning, I want to take ownership. I want to be a part of the force that ensures Arush runs smoothly, maintains its legacy, and keeps raising its standards. I don't want to limit myself to one vertical anymore. I want to experience Arush in its entirely and contribute to every aspect that makes it extraordinary. How can I act as a driving force for the team? I think what makes me a driving force isn't just skill, it's evolution. I wasn't always someone who naturally took charge. In my first semester, I was more comfortable staying behind the scenes, doing my work quietly. But over time, through technical contributions, competitions, and stepping into roles that were out of my comfort zone, I have consciously trained myself to grow beyond that version. So when I can be a driving force, it comes from an experience of maintaining a good CGPA while actively participating in technical work that taught me discipline. AI and ML taught me structured thinking, but competitions and collaborative work taught me something more important: resilience. There were moments when plans failed, when results didn't match effort, when deadlines felt overwhelming, and instead of shrinking back into comfort, I learned to respond, to adapt, to improve. That's the kind of energy I bring into a team. Not panic, not ego, not blame, but clarity. I naturally take ownership. If something needs to be done, I step in. If something goes wrong, I focus on solutions. If someone feels stuck, I'll help them to find direction because I've been in that position myself. Also, I understand growth from both sides, technical and personal. I know how to plan, I know how to execute, but also I know how to communicate, motivate, and handle emotional pressure. A driving force, to me, isn't the loudest person in the room. It's the one who keeps the team moving forward, even when things get difficult. And I believe I've grown into that person. Becoming an Irish organizer aligns perfectly with both my short term and long term goals because it bridges who I am today with who I want to become. In the short term, I want to continue stepping beyond my comfort zone. Every major phase of my growth has happened when I chose discomfort over familiarity. Arush provides an environment that challenges you, not just technically, but mentally and emotionally. It demands coordination, accountability, communication, and decision making under pressure. These are experiences no classroom can replicate. I've developed analytical thinking and structured problem solving, But to truly grow, I need exposure beyond systems and algorithms. I need exposure to people, strategy, execution at scale, and real time leadership. Aarush gives me that platform. In the long term, I aspire to become not just a good developer, but a well rounded leader in technology. Someone who can build impactful solutions, lead teams, and handle uncertainty. Technical expertise alone does not build leaders, experiences do. Arush is that experience. It will teach me how large ecosystems function, how diverse teams align toward one goal, and how setbacks are managed at scale. It will sharpen my communication, resilience, and strategic thinking, qualities that will shape my professional journey far beyond college. For me, Arush is not just an event, it is preparation, and I just truly believe that while in many communities, leadership is considered the final achievement, in Arush, leadership is just the beginning of something far greater. Thank you.